Good afternoon, Linda. This is Donna with Gifted Energies, and I'm here to do your Seeker spread using the Oracle of the Dragon Fae. I want to thank you once again for giving me the opportunity to do readings for you. It's a great pleasure and honor to share my guidance and just to be able to assist you in any way I can. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the deck just until I feel an energy shift or I feel that the cards are ready to be read. I feel pretty good about it. The energy surrounding feels very positive today, and I don't think that we'll need to shuffle too many times, so I'm just going to go ahead and shuffle once more, and then I'll cut the deck. The first card, and this is an 11 card spread, the first card shows where you currently stand. This is what has brought you to seek guidance and has prompted your questions. And the card is in the reverse form, so pay close attention. And it is the Lovers. Love each other. And I'm keeping the focus on Jackie, as you have requested. And I really feel that this... Now, let me show you this really quick. Even though you see a man and a woman here, they really care about each other, genuinely. And they are comfortable with one another. Yet, off in the distance, you see this dragon. There's a distraction here. And when I say that I feel that this card reflects Jackie, I feel that this may be your current relationship. You both look like you're lost. If this was the two of you, if you look at the picture, you're both lost in thought. You're in some ways you care deeply about each other, but you're lost in your own worlds. And again, this dragon over here that I said I feel represents Jackie is a distraction that is pulling you away. That I feel that there is, even though you care, there is some distance here as well. This person is always on your mind. They're always in the back. And it's a constant reminder, and what comes to me, it's almost like a constant reminder of what if. And that tells me that something may be missing, or something, the luster or excitement isn't there in the current relationship. And entertaining the idea of the what if and feeling that closeness. I feel that Jackie gave you some of what you were missing, maybe the attention, maybe that closeness, and as I mentioned, that motherly feeling you felt towards her. That was fulfilling to you. That was filling that void that's missing in the current relationship. That shows me where you stand now. There is a distraction or something pulling you away from your current relationship. And since the focus is on Jackie, I feel that distraction is her. Card 2 shows me where you are headed. And if you continue down your current path, and this card also is in the reverse form, Shengguang, and I may be pronouncing that wrong. Many of these cards are, the names are hard for me to pronounce. This card is Be Light of Heart. And what I feel is that you're going to find some joy, a way to express yourself and just be you, a playful side of yourself, something that you may not have experienced before, something that may be a bit out of your comfort zone to do, but just to the ability to kind of goof off and be free. And what I sense that prompts this is I'm not one to cuss, so I'm not going to, but it's like an F it attitude. Who gives a F? And excuse me, I'm so sorry, but that's what I'm hearing. And it's just a time to let go and be free and just not really give a care, because it's about you and what makes you happy. And even if it's not following through with your relationship with Jackie, it's really focusing on you and just being light of heart and just not caring and letting things go and being free. Being free, that is the ultimate that I'm feeling and picking up here. And please excuse me if you hear little ones. They are playing out there, and hopefully they don't interrupt too much. The next card represents any obstacles or struggles that you may face along your journey. And the card that I pick, again, is reversed. And this is Tetsuya. Have courage. And what I pick up here is you may be facing some things that aren't in your comfort zone. And that keeps coming to me too, this comfort zone. Getting out of your complacency. I hope that's the right word, or the word I'm looking for. That it's time to change things up. And don't be afraid to try new things. Don't be afraid to experiment, because through this experimentation, through trying new things, through new experiences, you are going to find yourself. You're going to find who you truly are, and you need to have courage to do that. I feel that maybe you feel a part of yourself is missing, or that you lost a part of yourself along the way somewhere. And it's time to find that. But I'm not sure if you ever really knew, because I don't feel that you've ever really just let go and be free. And this card, the second card, really shows me that it's time to be light of heart and let go. But you're going to need the courage to do so. That there might be some things that seem a little scary, that risque. It's okay to take chances and to take those risks. If it's going to show you who you really are and bring that awakening within. Card 4 shows me what you need to let go of. And this Nimue, seek the counsel of crystals. And I don't feel that letting go of crystals is what you need to do, but I feel that working with crystals is going to release a lot of the negative energies that surround you. And it will help raise your own personal vibrations. Crystals are amazing healers. There's a crystal for almost every illness or every how do I put this? There's crystals for anxiety. There's crystals to help give someone strength and courage. There are crystals to help with healing and with opening the chakras and help to balance a person's aura. Ultimately, crystals vibrate at different levels, but they usually vibrate at a higher level. When we introduce those crystals into our life, we help our own aura and our own energy frequency to balance out along with these crystals. And when we ourselves reside on a higher energy plane, we open ourselves up to more positive experiences, better health, a better set of mind. So I really encourage you to bring crystals into your life and bring more positivity into your life so that you can let go of some of the worries and some of the negativity. And even if you're facing any health issues, letting go of those. Sometimes a lot of issues with health can be caused through the anxiety and the chakra system and through the aura these illnesses reside on an energetic level. In no means am I a doctor or a physician, so if you are experiencing any physical illnesses or mental illnesses or anything like that, please seek a professional. But I encourage you to incorporate and add crystals as a new modality of healing into your life as well. Card number 5, what you need to know. And this is Oroki. And this is boundaries. You need to know your own personal boundaries. What is okay? What are your limits? Not necessarily with Jackie, but with everybody. Where do you stand? And you need to stick to those limits. Even with work, if you have a set schedule and you work over that, are you okay with that? Do you feel okay with that? Where do your boundaries lie throughout your whole life? It's time to really sit down and focus and say, okay, what am I okay with? What am I comfortable with? And what am I, even with energy, letting in people who bring more of a negative energy or a lower vibration. Are your boundaries okay doing that? Because a lot of times that will also lower your own energy levels. So that's something really to think about. And you really need to be clear on your own boundaries. Card 6. This is the card I said I really want to focus on Jackie with. And I'm putting my focus on this card right now just to ask what is her true nature? What is she seeking? What's going on with her? And is this for your highest good if she's in your life? And this is Grandmother's Magic. I comfort you. Again, I pick up on that motherly, nurturing nature. But I think that you bring comfort to one another. That there's something that you have to offer that she's seeking. And I don't know her background or her situation, but perhaps she was missing that in childhood or growing up. And maybe you are like a motherly figure to her, and maybe her own feelings have gotten confused along the way. But what I pick up is she's seeking guidance from you. And that you have something to teach her, something to show her. I don't feel that her nature is malicious. I do feel that there's some confusion on her part. That maybe she herself has gone down a negative road in life. And she may need some help to see her own path and her own worth and value. And this may be where she's taking out and showing a negative side. And why? Because she's not comfortable with herself. She doesn't see her self-worth, and I feel that that may be a role that you play with her to show her her value, to open her eyes and show her that she is worthy and deserving of finding the right kind of love, and manifesting what, her own desires and her own needs as well. And I just feel, and what I see is just a comforting hand, kind of petting her hair. And I don't know if she has dark hair or not, but I see a comforting hand petting darker hair. And just letting her know that everything is okay. And I feel that in doing this may be a way of letting go. And actually, once she's found this awakening, almost a moving on and a release for both of you. And at this time, that's what I'm picking up. Showing her her worth and value, and helping to raise her up. But be careful along that way, because a lot of times when we try to help others, we wind up getting hurt, and we wind up putting ourselves at risk. But it doesn't mean not to do that. If it's the right thing to do, you need to make sure that she wants the assistance and wants the help. And subconsciously, I feel she really craves that. She craves that motherly affection. And that's what I feel is important here. I'm going to go ahead and move on to card number 7. What you have going for you. The positive things in your life right now. And this is reversed, so pay close attention. And the Guardian, born innocent. The first thing that comes to mind is your own naivety, your own innocence, your own... And I feel this is regarding Jackie. You haven't seen or experienced her dark life. I feel that she's gone through a lot. And she may have a dark past. And you've been very blessed not to have experienced those things. That you're still... How do I put it? New is not the word, but your soul hasn't been corrupted in a sense through this darkness and through the anger and hatred. I feel that there's what I see is a dark mass residing toward between her solar plexus and her heart chakra, and it's something that eats at her, and this is, you really have the ability to bring light into other people's lives and to show them that there is good in the world, and there is positivity. You bring a fresh new outlook to things, and that's really what you have going for you, that positive energy there that just kind of surrounds you. It's bright, it's lighter, it's airy. When I envision the two of you, I feel a heavy weight on her, yet I feel you're free. You don't have the weight that she's holding. Card 8, what Mother Earth wants you to know. And this is the Elder. Heed wise counsel. If someone has had a similar experience, or if someone warns you about Jackie, pay attention to it. Don't, if there's warning signs that you see red flags that pop up, pay attention. It doesn't have to be hearsay of what someone else says. Trust your own gut on this as well. And in this, I feel that it's telling me that Mother Earth is saying, protect yourself. Be your own counsel in a way as well. Trust in the signs. And just be careful. I don't like giving negative readings or saying bad things, but what I'm picking up is my own intuition tells me that darkness, and again, it is not her being malicious. It's something that she's gone through, experiences in her life that have just kind of clouded her. That you got to be really careful that doesn't weigh on you too much, and just be open to what others have to say, as well as the signs around you. If you pick up on any red flags in any dealings that you have, it's time to say, okay, and that's where your boundaries come in. Know your boundaries. Know what's okay and where your limits are, and when to say no. That is what I pick up as the wise counsel. When to say no, and what you're okay with. The next card, card 9, what you should keep doing. This is reverse, so pay close attention, and this is Bridget. We are one. What I feel is that soul connection coming through here. Don't fight it. Be aware of it. But also know that you are one and part of everything. We are all connected, even you and I. We all come together for a reason and a purpose, and we all have an influence on one another's lives. So I don't feel that you should pull back and just cut ties. Explore and follow through, but be guarded as you do. I feel that there's a lot more that's going to develop, but be careful along the way. Card 10 is about reaching your outcome. This kind of gives me a vision of the journey and the road that you are on, and things that you might experience on your way. And this is the Green Lady of Wide. Oh, I'm sorry, I cannot pronounce that, but I will hold it up for you to see. And this is the Chosen One. And I feel that you are a teacher of some sort, that you yourself have a strong ability to give guidance to others. I feel that you will have many experiences to share your wisdom and guidance, and to tutor and to mentor others, not necessarily Jackie. I feel that other people may come into your life along this journey too. I really feel that you're going to be coming into an awakening. And the fact this card says you're the chosen one. This is your life path. You are chosen to help Jackie in some way. And I really feel that that's to help her find her worth and to see the light and the brighter side of things. Card 11. This is the card of destiny, and this shows me why and how. And this is Lady Tatiana, or Titania. Be joyful. This card shows me that why is for both of you to find happiness and peace within, to find that lighter side of life. And how is by lightening up and not being so restricted with yourself. I know this reading is almost contradictory because I say be guarded, but at the same time be free. And I think that that's going to be one of the obstacles and where you need to find that balance. But the most important thing, I'm going to go back to this card here, this boundaries. Knowing your boundaries is really going to help you. Understanding what you're okay with and what you're not okay with, and not letting others push your boundaries. And that's part of finding yourself and understanding your own needs and desires and your own what's okay with you. And I think in finding that and sticking to your boundaries, you are going to find that life's a lot easier, and find that peace and happiness within. I hope that this reading isn't too confusing to you and that it makes sense and resonates. I'm sorry for that. The last card, when I pulled it, the battery on my phone, camera died. And if for some reason my little ones were too distracting in the background, or you feel that this reading really didn't resonate, let me know and I'll be happy to try to redo it for you. But as I said many times, or at least I think I said, when we do a reading regarding the same thing and the same focus, a lot of those cards are going to come up again. And it's because that's where our intent is set. It's our intent to bring forth that information and that guidance. And we're not going to come up with a completely new, outrageously different reading. It will most likely be very, very close to what I've already shared with you here. And you'll probably notice a theme between this reading and many of the others that I do for you too, if we stick with this focus. So feel free also, if you have a specific question that you want to ask, let me know and I'll be happy to pull a clarification card for you. So brightest blessings, and thank you so much. I'm going to take a few pictures of these cards just so you can take a closer look at them and see how they speak to you as well, because as I'm doing this, I really feel that you have your own psychic abilities and your own awareness and things, and I feel that in some part it's my job to help you to open yourself up to that if you're willing, and just by focusing on the cards and how they speak to you, maybe they have something different to say. And if they do, take a journal down and jot these things down. Something else that comes to me is it may be that beneficial for you at this time in your life to keep a dream journal. I feel a lot of your own intuitive aspects and working with your guides, that they may come to you through dreams. You may not remember the whole thing, but something that really sticks out, write it down. And then in a week or two, go back and look at these things and see if there is a general theme or focus that you can put together and see what it's trying to say. Trust your own intuition. Thank you once again, brightest blessings, and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.